WFAA TV, Channel 8. This is Good Morning Texas.
What are you craving this morning? Maybe a drive-through favorite fast food restaurant? Just remember that burger and fries could keep you up all night long. It's true. There's a direct link between a healthy diet and a healthy night's sleep. Dr. Craig Schwimmer from the Snoring Center is here with our segment, Better Sleep for Better Health. And this is all important. It's in the news today.
Yeah, as it turns out, in today's Dallas Morning News, Section H is a great segment talking about sleep and its importance. There's a lot of mattresses on sale, but there's also a lot of really important information, and so I direct everybody to take a look at it.
We've heard so much about sleep in the news lately, and they're talking about how sleep even impacts your memory. Not enough sleep impacting your memory. Absolutely.
You know, it's something that we're becoming more and more aware of, and we're creatures that need to sleep, and without good sleep, we can't be healthy.
And it's anatomical. I mean, it's designed in us. You have to get rest.
Oh, yeah.
And what you eat affects how you sleep.
Absolutely. You are what you eat, and part of what you are is a creature that needs to sleep.
All right. What foods should we avoid?
Well, I think that everybody knows that caffeine close to bedtime is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Keeps you up tossing and turning. Not everybody knows that caffeine can come in many forms. It's not only coffee and tea, but it's in chocolate. It's also in a lot of over-the-counter pain relievers that people could reach for. So if you have a headache and you're reaching for something to relieve the headache at bedtime, read the label and make sure there's no caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Another thing that's really important to avoid, and most people don't realize this, is alcohol. Very often people think I'm having a hard time falling asleep. I'm going to have a nightcap. Yeah, exactly. Bad idea.
Really?
Yeah. Alcohol can reduce the length of time it takes for you to fall asleep, but it interferes with the quality of your sleep.
Interesting.
Yeah, and actually will make you more tired in the morning than if you hadn't had any. And so we advise all of our patients to avoid alcohol for about 3 or 4 hours before bedtime.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you don't get into a deep REM sleep?
Exactly, exactly. Alcohol shifts the proportion of your sleep cycles and makes your sleep less restful to you.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's a whole host of foods that really you should avoid. I was going to say that the biggest thing is don't have a really big, heavy, fatty meal before bedtime, because that can trigger heartburn or gastroesophageal reflux.
Pizza.
Pizza.
One of our favorites to
Gary's
eat.
Pizza at 11 o'clock is a recipe for a bad night's sleep.
Because it's the indigestion and the heartburn that's keeping you awake.
It keeps you tossing and turning. And interestingly, that heartburn also worsens both snoring and sleep apnea.
Really?
Yeah. So big meals close to bedtime, bad idea.
So is your weight associated with this too?
Absolutely. Weight plays a big role, not only in snoring and sleep apnea, but in sleep quality in general. And studies have shown time and time again that people who are overweight, if they can lose even 5 or 10 pounds, they can make a significant difference in the quality of their sleep. And if they happen to have snoring or sleep apnea, they can improve that too with even a modest amount of weight loss.
All right. Is there any type of food that we could eat to help us sleep better?
There's not a lot of science on this. There's a lot of firmly held opinions, and if you ask 5 people, you'll get 5 different things that are guaranteed to give you a good night's sleep. People talk about a warm glass of milk. People talk about turkey, at Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, really the only thing that we know is helpful is to have a small snack before bedtime. But it's more a case of don'ts rather than do's. Don't have a large meal before bedtime. Don't drink a whole bunch of liquids because you may have to get up and use the restroom.
Is it the lecithin that's in the bananas and in the milk that's supposed to help you sleep?
Yeah, exactly, and also tryptophan, which
that's what I'm thinking about,
which increases serotonin. But again, that's really anecdotal. There's not a lot of great science behind that.
Okay, I see. Now, is there amount of time that you should let expire before eating and going to sleep?
Yeah, absolutely. 2 to 3 hours is really a minimum for a large meal. But we don't want you going to bed hungry. So if you eat dinner 3 or 4 hours before you go to bed and you think you're just a little peckish, a small snack, particularly complex carbohydrates, seem to be helpful. So whole grain bread or pasta, but again, just a little bit.
Okay. Because I know a lot of moms, and maybe dads too, we go all day long, we run, and then we realize, oh my goodness, I didn't eat, and it's 9 o'clock at night, and I need to be in bed by 10.
Exactly.
So a little sandwich?
A little sandwich. But again, the key, I think, is in planning and thinking about the importance of sleep and making time to do those things that will allow us to get good quality sleep. So, and I know we're all crazy busy, but plan and say, you know what, I'm going to be asleep in 3 hours. I better have something to eat now.
I see. I see. All right. Give us one tip, okay, if you would, to help us get a better sleep tonight, because I could use it, and you might be able to, too.
Well, again, stay out of the fast food, drive-through window. Healthy diet. And a small snack before bedtime.
All right. And pick up today's Dallas Morning News.
Absolutely.
Helpful tips in there as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
Always
you.
good to see you
It's good to
here.
see you.
Maybe we'll get a good night's sleep tonight. For more information, log on to snoringcenter.com or call 214-369-2345. Amy, Gary?
All right. Great information. I feel more restful already.
Very nice.